Ladies and gentlemen, or anyone at all. I know that not many people are watching, but that's okay. I don't really care. Here's the secret. I think I've said this before. The reason I do these is to get myself to complete games I would otherwise just not bother to complete. Like, normally, I would just be like, I'm not really making any progress. But, I kind of have to make progress, right? Okay. So, we know for a fact that both the Hanging City and the Sunless City are places that there's stuff that we need to identify. I'm not sure how to get in to the Ruptured Core and the Frozen Gnome I said you. We're gonna try to hit up the Sunless City and the Hanging City, and then, well, we'll see. We're starting to run out of, like, actual things to investigate. That should not crash me. I mean, we could try to land on the sun station. I am hoping that by investigating this, we end up in a situation where we don't need to do that. But, like, I don't know, man. Okay, there's a specific way to land there. By the gravity cannon. I need to just find that. Where are you, gravity cannon? I don't remember. Oh, I'm so angry. Come on. There it is. There's like a hole somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Found it. Got it. Nice. Got turned around. It's up here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over there besides. Alright, Sunless City again. We're gonna do a full perimeter search. Of the whole darn thing. I found most of the relevant stuff, but we'll see if there's anything else that we haven't found. This is the high energy lab. We don't need to go there anymore. Okay. Yeah. Alright, nothing doing. Anything here? Nothing here. Yeah, I need to double check the ground level, but like I really don't see anything. No. Wait, what? No, it's just like a divot in the wall. Okay. Alright, I double checked the ground level. Nothing there. Nothing on this floor. Anything on this floor. see it. Nothing on this floor. Nothing on this floor. Nothing on this floor. Nothing on this floor. Okay. So... we have now... like, fully searched... this level... here. Uh-huh. Is there anything else left to search? Let's just keep going. What is this? Stepping Stone Cave. I think this is the path back to the surface. Yeah, this is just like the... this is the path back to the surface. Got it. Okay. Okay. We got, anything going on here? Meeting in Fossilfish Cave. Aha! If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish hole, you have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to the Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the Fossilfish Cave. Try to get to Fossilfish Cave, couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossilfish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw the light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Alright. So... what the heck? Any more writing? Okay. There's the information. Are we playing the Fossilfish game? I fed the Fossilfish to go to Stepping Stone Cave, and then the Fossilfish Cave is easy to see. So small enough, you won't be. Okay. Can't go here. Anything in here? No. Okay. Feed the fish a light. Alright, that was the other thing we need to find. I'm, like, somewhat sure about that. There might be other stuff, though. I'm gonna make sure to double check. We'll also oxy up. High Shrine. High Energy Lab. Stepping Stone. Anglerfish Overlook is number 3. I bet you it's this, right? Anglerfish Fossil Overlook. And then we go to Stepping Stone. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Amazing. Yeah, we've been here. Okay. Remember to feed the fish. And then we go back to the Stepping Stone Cave. And then we are trying to follow the scout. Ugh. Okay, that's not great. This is why I really wish... is the scout... what? Scout is... aha! I see. Nice. Nice. See, I see. So, whoever it was when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change: the anglerfish has to wear a blindfold. Why are we changing? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Real anglerfish are blind. Younger kids don't need to wear the blindfold. We need to wear it for scientific accuracy. Little fish. Anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Okay. Real anglerfish are blind. Okay. Nice. Huh. What the heck? Hold on. There's something up there. Well. Anglerfish study. Long growth between bioluminescent. Visually, it appears to be the same species as the anglerfish and dark bramble. Anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Obviously. It's stuck underground. Making updates. Playing a game that had a rule of the game that incorporates research. Entirely lights, never too late to appreciate biology. Okay. We now know how the anglerfish works. I'm going to go back to my ship. You're never too young to appreciate biology. True. Bonk. Alright. Pull gas back up. Hello there, anglerfish fossil achieved. Is there still information? There's more to explore here. Alright. If you say so. Well, it makes getting back pretty easy. Though we are running out of time, of course. Bonk. But we made progress. Let's see. Yeah, launch scout. Need to find a way in there. What the heck? Okay, let's try this. We could have just gotten up here by jetpacking, but still. Anything useful? I'm gonna try through this hole. Aha! Aha, and this is like the... can't come back in. Commuting shuttle trajectories. Low stellar, different, safer way to travel there. Purely theoretical exercise. Who doesn't love commuting a low stellar orbital trajectory? I look forward to working with you. Regularly easy return. Be traveling there by shuttle. Doesn't have a landing pad. Okay, there is a way. Okay. That's useful. Alright, more information. Yeah, I did miss a bunch of stuff the first time around. I'm running out of time, but that's alright. Photo mode. Heh. Alright, I'm running out of space. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of space, aren't I? Okay. I'm ditching, and I'm gonna see if there's anything else. And now I'm gonna go try to hit up the other place I needed to explore. Okay. Is there anything left in the Sunless City? No, there is not. We now have all the Sunless City information. Yeah. Building a sun station. There is a route to the sun station that's safer. Switch in the Meltwater District. Okay. We're gonna try hitting up the Hanging City. There's really not anything to discover, it seems, on okay, I'm stuck. Hello. Hello. There we go. Is there really anything to discover on Ash Twin, it would seem? Okay. We may need to... Oh! Okay. Okay. That's not good. I mean, the reactor core is fine. Which means we're not gonna explode, but like... Great. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Okay. Well, that could have been a lot worse. I guess we're going to the Hanging City the hard way? Or maybe there isn't even a hard way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Really anywhere for me to go, is there? Huh. Perhaps I should have trusted the autopilot. Maybe that would have been smart. But still, you know, worst comes to worst, my ship is going to go, kaputski. Alright. Okay. Can I make that? Whoa! Whoa, I can, I guess. Hey! Alright, we are here. Sorts. That doesn't look makeable. But I bet I know how I can make it. If I go up, should make it easier to go down, right? There's oxygen, that's good. There's a hole back out. Okay. Bonk. No, we are running out of time, aren't we? Not hugely, upset about that. Ouch. There it is, the Hanging City. And my best route across is over there. Nope. Misstepped. Is that savable? It is not. Maybe it is. Ooh. And that's it. Well, cratered. Well, you know. That's fine. I don't think there was much value there. I am gonna go back to the Hanging City again. Let's see what I can do to get to that portion, because there's a portion up near the top that I might be able to fiddle with. We'll see. We learned something today, and that's all that matters. Progress was made. Bye bye.